Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Simply Nerdy. I'm your host, Steven. I'm joined today by almost the usual panel. We have a new Simply Nerdy panel member, Austin. Woohoo! Well, let's go on,
everybody. Thank you so much. It's good to be here, you guys. I'm really excited.
Austin, or should we?
Austin, do you have any thoughts so far you want to share about moving over here?
For sure. I can at least give a little bit of an explanation of at least how nerdy I am to the extent that hopefully you guys can all appreciate here. But I am a huge music buff. I listen to some pretty nerdy music, as some of you are aware. We've talked on some private discussions. I listen to a lot of progressive rock that has a lot of interesting stories and mix anything from sci-fi and fantasy to dystopian future type story concept albums into the music. Deals with crazy time signatures. So I love music. I love video games. I'm a huge Zelda fan. Anyone who's watched me live stream can see my camera right now here in the panel. We can see that I'm a huge Zelda fan. Got, all the decorations behind me. And I've played Zelda ever since I was about 3 or 4 years old. Played Zelda 2 on the NES. Was my very first Zelda game. And just a big Nintendo nerd in general. Just love everything Nintendo. Recently started the Sanderson books. I've read through Mistborn, the first trilogy. Now I've started getting into, I believe, what is called the Stormlight Archives. I'd finished Warbreaker, and now I'm going to start The Way of Kings. So really excited about that and be able to contribute to some of those discussions. But some of the other things I hope to bring to the table is just some of my experience with editing. I can help at least take some of that off of Steve's shoulders. And yeah, just bringing other opinions and reviews to the table here. So
now I can say welcome officially.
Yeah, thank you.
What I was going to say, so Austin currently, or at least to this point, has had his own YouTube channel, HaleStormTV. And, after some chats, he decided he wanted to, maybe you can say this better, but he wanted to move from that channel and join ours. And so that's part of why we were wanting to make a big deal of welcoming him and let him acknowledge that this is not a hostile takeover. This is a decision he made.
Absolutely.
Austin, right?
Yeah. No. They've blinked twice if you're okay. if you're in trouble, blink twice. No.
You remember what you're supposed to say, right?
Yeah, that's right. No, it's actually it's something that as I've told Anthony and Steve at least it's something that I've been considering for a long time. I've really enjoyed doing my channel and playing games, but I've been wanting to distance myself from at least the HaleStorm side. I'd considered changing my name because, as many people know, there's HaleStorm the band, HaleStorm the entertainment group, HaleStorm, just a bunch of different HaleStorms. And I thought I was super clever when I came up with the name. Turns out I wasn't original enough, but...
There's also the kind of hailstorm where, kind of frozen water falls on
the weather, ground. Right?
So
exactly.
It already wasn't original.
Yeah. Okay. I'm all about the dad puns, and so it's kind of a play on words there. My original intent was to create family-friendly content, and kind of show that I can throw in euphemisms or substitute words for things that might not be otherwise appropriate for all ages. But I've kind of decided, that's probably not the best way to do it with a name, and so I've decided, just call me Austin, or some people just call me Hale, especially playing sports in the past, they're like, Hale, drop down and give me 20. So just a last name thing. But I've also grown up with the nickname Ozzy, so I'm happy to just keep my regular name. You can refer to me by my regular name, and who knows, maybe in the future I may still do some solo content while I'll have a different handle.
Yeah, talked about him continuing some of his Let's Play content that he's done on his other channel, and so far the name we've thought would be the most fun would be Hale's Tales for his Let's Plays. So
yeah,
that's the one you
I love it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to make it sound like I'm putting words in your mouth.
Well, listen. Any of you guys who are listening, if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments. I'd be more than happy to hear, some suggestions. But Hale's Tales is great because it also keeps up. It keeps with the naming convention that I had for my Fails series, the Hale's Fails. Anyone that's been on my YouTube channel knows.
I love it.
I have a compilation of all of my, mistakes and screw ups, for lack of a better term. But I think it's quite funny. But so that may be something that I'll continue doing with the Simply Nerdy channel for my playthrough series. So
I was just going to say, I just wanted to give Austin time to kind of talk about his previous content and his reasons for joining our channel, because I wanted to make sure that we paid homage to the work he's already done. He's got a lot of fun, family-friendly content over there, and basically our plan after he discussed his interest with us of kind of merging with our channel and continuing his content there, while kind of accomplishing his rebrand that he had been considering originally. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of make sure that it was clear, like the stuff he's bringing to the table, and also acknowledge what he's done so far. So anyway, that's what I was going for. Thanks, Austin.
So one of the things that that Steve and Anthony and I had talked about, and I guess I might have mentioned it in the private chats with the panel, but we had talked about doing a tier ranking of some of the nerdy albums that I mentioned earlier with the progressive rock, and for those who have given them a listen can at least share some insights that they have, but also trying to rank them and give our opinions about just how awesome some of that music is. And I don't know, I thought that was a good way to branch out kind of the nerdiness into the music realm as well. So
there's plenty to I get there. Awesome.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be progressive rock. It could be anything from Nintendo, or sorry, not Nintendo, but gaming music to Rachmaninoff. Yeah, exactly. Classical even, and just kind of giving our opinions on that stuff. So I think that'd be cool.
Yes, I agree. I'm a pretty big music nerd too, although not sophisticated. I just like music.
I feel like I'm a lot like David, where my brain will pick a very specific part of a song that it decides to love with its whole heart, because my brain has a heart. Time Lord. No, sorry. Sorry. So I guess I wouldn't consider myself erudite in the realm of liking music, but I sure do have a lot of music I like, and sometimes it's my brain is like, it's because when this part at this timestamp the guitar does this one thing, and it makes my brain explode.
Yes, I do that too, and to show how picky it can be. Like, there are people who do covers of a song, but they didn't do that one part the same.
Yep, that's me. Yeah. They did that to me in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And You Will Know Our Names, they got rid of that one part. Made me so sad.
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh, there's a lot of people who like music, and I think you've got good ideas, Austin.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to see where that takes us. And again, I think it would be good to branch out. I mean, you guys, I've loved the content that you guys have done in the past, where you talk a lot about, TV shows and movies and games and books. And I was just like, well, what about music? That's a whole other realm of nerdiness that can get quite a bit of good content. So
definitely be explored more. Yeah, I've done some covers in the past of some a Super Metroid track. If you haven't seen it yet, there's the card. Yeah, we can definitely do more of our own little covers as well.
Oh yeah, it'd be awesome.
All right. Well, let us know down in the comments below what you think about HaleStorm joining Simply Nerdy, combining forces. Give Austin a very warm welcome. We are so excited to have him here. It's just gonna be so great to get all this different nerdiness, diversity, content on here. Not just, movies, books, and video games, but also now adding music. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I look forward to his playthroughs, because they're gonna be great. He does a really good job with that. And if you have any ideas, like Austin said, for naming conventions, drop them down in the comments below. And until next time, guys,
keep it nerdy.
Keep it nerdy.